that's where I used to be.
Yeah.
And he falls short.
I'm Mrs. Torres.
I'm Mr. Cruciotti.
So your kids are lucky winners of a 2-for-1 deal. You get both of us every single class period. And you know, one of us is always available up here and one's back there, and they can never get away from us. And hopefully you're in geometry second period. I'm originally from Peru, so I can speak Spanish, and I grew up in Germany. Anyone knowing about German? This is my fun fact. I haven't shown you. You're the first people I'm telling. But in Germany, on the first day of school, I think it's first grade, you get these things called it's like a cone with like school supplies. It's called Schultüte. And I thought it was really fun. It's like you're go to school for the first day with a bunch of supplies inside, and very German. Anyways, and what else? Oh, I'm a former Chantilly student, and then I went to college at Virginia Tech, in case you haven't noticed. And then I became a teacher in New York City for 7 years, and I came back here to teach at my high school. So now I'm here. And we're teaming with ESOL support. So there's some students in here who are getting services for language support. And that's I think one of the reasons I was also teamed up with this, because I can speak Spanish for some of that population as well.
This is my slide. My 2 girls are in Rocky right now, both of them, so I'm excited to be out of the elementary school, to be honest. That was a lot of emails. I am also certified in ESOL, and I'm certified in math, so I'll be able to help them with any questions that they might have. I also recently got 2 guinea pigs, so if anybody wants 2 guinea pigs, let me know and I'll give them to you.
I already told them we eat them in Peru, so.
Yeah.
If you really want to know what we're learning this year, these are all the topics for the year. The slides will also be on Schoology, and as you can see, we're trying to record this, so you can also listen to it in case any parents at home miss this as well. But yeah, I know sometimes people who have tutors, or if you're using other resources and just want to look ahead of what's coming, these are topics we'll be hitting. Alright, school materials. Honestly, we really just ask for pencils and the laptops every day. Math, just pencils, no pencils. We do a lot of color coding and like matching, especially with geometry, because it's a lot of visuals. So bringing either colored pencils, colored highlighters, things like that, where they can mark up specific things, is really helpful during the lesson part. Also, if they want to have a notebook where they want to keep specific information or little helpful reminders, and then, I skipped the folders and binders. They will get 2 packets from us every unit. One packet is their notes packet, and one packet is going to be their homework packet. So they're in high school now, they get it at the beginning, and the assignment sheet. I should just brought it here. We'll show you.
So ideally, they would have a folder or some sort of binder to hold that in their backpack, so they're just not shoving it in their backpack and then we're losing it.
Yeah.
Because we do expect them to bring it in, especially the notes. The note packet is very important to have every class.
Yep. And then the colored sheet is their assignment sheet, so it tells you every day what we are learning. So if they happen to be absent, or they're like, Ms. Torres, what are you doing on this day? Look at their calendar. It also tells them when their quiz or their tests are going to be, and then what assignments are going to be assigned that day. This is their homework packet, slightly lighter, and we'll be checking off their homework on the assignment sheet as well. So if you want to keep track if they've been doing their homework, you can look for the colored sheet and check here. We're going to be checking this part off. But like Ms. Cruciotti said, a binder or a folder so this stays nice and organized.
And the calculator?
Oh.
It's a TI graphing calculator. If your child expects, I think if you're going to take math in the future in college, you might want to purchase one of these. They can get pricey if you get the fancy one with the color graphs. But if it's a good investment, but it's definitely not required because they will use them here. We have them in the classroom, but if they might need it at home or if they might take math in college, I would think that you might want to invest in one just so they get used to using it, because we will teach them how to use it.
And especially if your child's like a freshman and you know they like math and they're going to plan on taking Algebra 2 or pre-calculus, they'll definitely be using those calculators when they get higher up. So if you get it now, they're just gonna learn how to use like the basic functions, like where's a negative versus a minus on this calculator, or how can I write fractions, like little things that seems like should be easy, but it takes them a while to like figure out where the buttons are. So we can help them with that now.
Which one is that? Which version?
That was the
84.
TI-84.
It's a little older,
It
but
is a little older. It's sufficient,
yeah, they still do the math.
because the new ones are gonna be like, you plug, instead of batteries, they'll be plugged in color. They have some really expensive ones, but you don't really need to spend too much money.
I do
for
see this
those.
one comes on like Facebook Marketplace or on like neighborhood groups, like parents are like, my kid just finished high school, they're never gonna use it again, who wants it for whatever. Again, not mandatory, we will have them for the kids in the room, they just can't take them home. Math space, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, no. This is gonna be like our online textbook, we've had it for 5 years and we actually really like it. It's, just a company that makes math questions, and, it's just good for kids to practice the same topic coming from like a third party verbiage, right? Cause like sometimes I think we say the same things the same way, and they kind of get used to like, oh, it's always gonna say the question like this, and that means to do blah, blah, blah. But when the question's phrased a different way, especially from like a third party company, they have to like really think like, what am I doing again? So it's a nice little like way to like have them just practice the same thing. And it gives them multiple opportunities, so if they get the question wrong, they can retry it. And it'll give them the same question with new numbers. And what else? Oh, there's videos they can click on if they're not understanding it, they can watch a video that explains them how to do it. It also has an AI little like chat bot now that the kids, I've noticed the kids like to do that one, where they can just like chat with the AI and it makes them think like, well, you need to do this first, how could you do blank? And then they can like chat back with the chat box.
How would you compare that with Khan Academy?
I think Khan Academy is better, personally, especially for my students. But this is really good too, but I mean, I do think Khan Academy is really good.
This is what we have from the county,
Yeah.
what they paid for. I believe this is the last year they're using it though, because we had a 10-year contract.
Something I don't know.
I think it was supposed to expire this year, and they extended one more year, because they don't. They also like Khan Academy and, IXL. Alright, coming from the county, we have 70% summative, that's not something we can control, and that just means the unit assessments. At the end of every unit, at the end of every packet, we spend one full day in class reviewing everything we've learned. There is a review packet we do in class, and we check it, and then they take the test all in class. We also usually offer at least one day after school before a test, if they need more help, more practice, or just wanna come and ask us for help. And that's also, we also have like flex time, which is like during homeroom block, when if they don't wanna stay at school, like if they're struggling, we can also pull them for extra time during that as well. And then formative is 30%, so like in the middle of a unit, we'll have like a quiz normally. It's like what we've covered so far in that little unit only. The reviews are gonna be graded, like the test review that we'll do practice questions. The homework packet is getting graded, and then the math space practices that we do at the end of every class get graded. Sorry, only student, right? Homework's due at the end of every class. And we'll accept it until we test it.
So do you give partial credit for, them working through the mechanics of a problem, that kind of thing, or is
On the test.
on tests or homework or whatever it is?
Yes.
then, yeah.
Yes. On tests, if it's an open response question, that it's incorporated into the point system, right? So like if it's a 4-point question, there's certain things we're looking for in the process of how to get there. If it's a multiple choice question, it is a test taking scale, but like it's an all or nothing kind of thing.
And for homework, we're really good.